Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Coach David from Team Nonstop and athlete, pro classic competitor, Lloyd. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to run through all our poses, all right, classic, physique, mandatories, and our quarter turns. All right, so we're going to start with our front relax. Front relax pose, we're going to push your feet through the floor. See how he has there? He's pushing through the quads, right? Bringing his lats out. He's wide, getting as wide as possible. Trying to get those shoulders right square. You can put a bar on here, shoulders right across. All right, nothing here. Everything from here is relaxed. All right, keeping everything nice and tight here. Kind of sitting on the legs, let the legs go. Good. All right, you don't want to do that. You want to sit on them a little bit, make them nice and tight to show as much definition as possible. Pushing through the floor, spreading through the floor. All right, rolling the knees out. Quarter turn. Good. So right here, he's going to quarter turn. All right, he's going to push this leg right into this leg right here. Makes that muscle pop out right here. Feet together. All right. Shoulders nice and tight. All right. Shoulders square. Straight bar as much as possible. Squeezing here. Nice chest tight. Squeezing right to the chest. All right. Right here. Makes that muscle pop out right here. Shoulder nice and tight. All right. Quarter turn. Good. Now he's going to push back through that floor. All right, feet about shoulder width apart. He's going to squeeze through there, squeezing through the hamstrings, squeezing through the glutes. Tucking the glutes. Never pushing the glutes out, tucking the glutes and the hamstrings. All right, spreading the back. All right, showing the lats. All right, showing the muscles here. Shoulders trying to stay as square as possible. Again, right here, we're not trying to get as wide as possible. Go wide with your hands. All right, because now we're going to hit somebody. All right, so we want to stay right here, nice and relaxed from the elbows down. Flexing here through the legs. Now, you want to stay straight up and then lean. So don't stay too straight up. Stay straight up. Good. Now you're not going to see as much definition. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back slightly. Good. Now see the difference in that definition? That definition is going to bring out here. Also going to bring out the lower back. Remember, those judges are right below you. So you want to be able to show them as much as possible and look as wide as possible by showing them. Let's go quarter turn. Good, so his quarter turn is nice and smooth. Comes to the side, does that same thing. Pushes those legs together to be able to show that hamstring. All right, feet almost together, sometimes offset, but mostly together. All right, brings that arm back. That arm should be right behind. I should be able to get just hand right here, right from there, from the butt to about here. All right, right here, try to get his shoulders. Sometimes shoulders have to be a little bit off, sometimes straight. A straight arm bar, right on there. Bring this arm, flexing here, squeezing underneath here to get this chest nice and tight. You want to have that waist away and keeping that waist nice and tight. All right, so you don't want to be blocky. You don't want to turn. Make sure that waist is away so you're nice and tight and showing that small waist as possible for the turn. Good. Right back into that front relax. Okay, now we're going to go through all our poses and all our mandatories. All right, front last one. Good. Front double bicep. So, front double bicep, he's going to poke. There's different ways that you could do this, all right? He's poking the leg out, pushing through the floor, flexing that quad, all right? He's also sitting on this leg, flexing this quad, all right? You want to stay as big as possible, okay? No matter how small your frame is, you want to get big, all right? Stay chest up, arms as even as possible, flexing the biceps, always squeezing, flexing the biceps, all right? Go to a different pose. Good. Another way that you can do it, learning the vacuum to get that waist nice and tight. All right, flex, push. Ooh, here we go. Right here, plugging down on that toe, flexing the quad, down on this toe, flexing the quad. Remember, still getting just as big as possible. Now he's doing a little bit of an offset because you are classic. Remember, you have the flexibility to come a little bit and get that little classic pose to put a little finesse on. So now he's just in a little bit of an angle, but still straight as possible. Right here, flex, double bicep, smile. Quarter turn. Good. Side chest. So, side chest is getting that chest up, keeps it nice and tight. He's pulling that elbow back. All right. Not hanging down. He's up and nice and tight and right. All right. Flexing that shoulder, that bicep, as well as getting those legs, squeezing them together, pushing down through the floor, and showing that hamstring. All right. And that hamstring, squeezing in the glute. So he's not sitting here, squeezing in nice and tight while flexing that hamstring, sitting on that hamstring. Good. Let's go to quarter turn. Good. Back double bicep. Now you see the first thing he did with that is sat in there, got those hamstrings squeezed in the glutes. Remember, never pushing back, squeezing into the glutes to tighten hamstrings to the glutes. Right here, you're gonna sit there. Nice big back. Why? Bringing the lats out, bringing these as much as straight as possible, keeping those as straight as possible going around. Just flexing those biceps and kind of angling back slightly to be able to show the peak of the bicep as well as the shoulders and the rear delts. All right, quarter turn. Good, side chest. Again, this is side chest just on the other side. Again, pushing the legs together. He's on that toe. All right, flexing the hamstrings, squeezing in the glutes. All right, keeping the chest nice and tight, keeping the shoulder nice and tight, keeping the elbow nice and tight, and with the bicep nice and flexed. All right, chest up. He's not lagging. Keeps the chest up, brings that elbow back, and he looks nice and big, nice and tall. All right, now remember, no matter how small you are, you want to look big. Quarter turn. Good. So abdominal thigh, right? You're gonna flex that. You're gonna flex that quad. Or you're gonna push that quad into the ground. All right. He's gonna do a vacuum. Keep it nice and tight. Also show him the abs. Bring the abs down. Boom. You're gonna breathe out, nice and tight. Take all the air out of there and show that flexing that ab. You can always flex it out. Squeeze. Change it. You do the on the heel, or you come on the toe, depending on what's comfortable for you. Some people bring the hands right behind the head and they push their head back into their hands. All right, and squeeze down. And remember, just breathe out all the air as much as possible. All right, let's go favorite classic. So remember that you are a classic physique competitor. So there's a bunch of different, just different turns and different types of posing that you can do that other people don't have the freedom to do. So we're gonna run through a few of them and we're gonna show you. Get another one. Good. Remember right here. He's nice here. Opening up. Hamstring tight, glutes tight, arms almost parallel, but it's a little bit lower, showing that bicep, flexing this arm as well. Good, hit another one. Good, transitioning, sitting on that leg, squeezing the hamstring, squeezing the glutes, flexing this, flexing back, flexing here, widening the lats. Another one. Good, arms as straight as possible, flexing the back, spreading the lats, squeezing the hamstring to the glutes on both sides, and straight arm. All right, another one. Good. Big lat spread, flexing the lats, big chest, flexing everything here, pushing through the ground, pushing through the quads, pushing, spreading the floor. All right, so you got another one? All right, that's it. All right, so remember, with everything, make sure you smile at every single judge. Make sure you blow out as much air as possible. Make sure you want to be as big as possible, but make sure you get as conditioned as possible. All right? Good. Signing out. Let's get it.